What is up, guys? It is Dekkster here, and I thought I'd try one of the best freeze mages on the ladder right now, which is Laughings Freeze Mage. So I'll link this below. I've already got it, pasted in here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a game right now, real quick. Yeah, it's a really strong deck, and I think you guys would really like it, right? It's one of the best freeze mages. It does cost a little bit more than Zale's or George C's because it does run Antonidas, which I guess just drives the price up. Oh, it also has Thalnos, right? Does the other one have Thalnos? I don't remember, but either ways, this is the most expensive freeze mage. We should do pretty good against some aggro like this. I personally don't think that Eater of Secrets is a great card to have, but if you're seeing lots of mages, it's good to keep Eater of Secrets. As far as the mulligan, we're looking for things like Arcanologist and Doomsayer to kind of fend off aggression. I think I'm going to keep Primordial Glyph here. I don't think it's a bad choice to have. I don't think it's right or wrong to keep Primordial Glyph. Kind of just whatever. Eater of Secrets is going to be absolute garbage here, but it's in the deck, so this happens sometimes. Okay, so turn 2, we could Primordial Glyph. It'd be a little bit premature, but I think we do it here. So we're going to pull out either Flame Geyser or Cone of Cold, and if he's aggressive, Cone of Cold might be good, but so is Flame Geyser, and Flame Geyser will be free, and we have Blizzard, so I think we're going with Flame Geyser. We're just going to hold on to that. It might be really nice with Antonidas on turn 7. We could have some good synergy there. Okay, here comes some aggression. Instead of wasting this turn on Fire Blast, I think I'm going with Arcane Intellect. Okay, we get a barrier. So on turn 5, we could end up throwing down barrier in addition to Medivh's Valet, just for a 3 damage ping. Oh man, this is an interesting Shaman deck. I think I am feeling the Eater of Secrets. He could maybe, clear these guys. Maybe he wants to kill my Eater of Secrets with some Jade Claws. He might whack this guy off and run these 2 into him. So then it kind of clears board, which I'm totally fine with. But we'll see if he actually does that. But for turn 5, Ice Barrier and Medivh's Valet looks very strong. Oh, wow. That's a big Maelstrom portal.
One shot, one.
We could just ping this guy if we wanted to. But I like the Ice Barrier Medivh to kind of get some board. And I think we're actually going to clear... We're going to clear Thalnos. It's a little silly. We could have just gone with the ping. But I wanted to put someone on the board since he's so aggressive. So it seemed like the right play to me. Next turn, this might be popped. Yep, there we go. So if we want to use the other Valet, we're going to have to use another Ice Barrier. What is he doing? What has he got here? Is this a Jade Lightning? No, it's a Fire Elemental. Okay. So, maybe we change plans a little bit here. Ice Barrier Medivh's Valet is not going to clear this. But we could do that anyway and set up for the next turn Antonidas into Flame Geyser on this. We've already drawn 2 fireballs, so I think it might be okay to use Antonidas for just 1 fireball. So, or you know what else we could do is we could fireball this and ping that. And then use Antonidas for some 6 cycle later on. I think we'll go with that. A couple different options we could have went with there. But this is going for the long game, so seems like the right play. If we really wanted to, yeah, we could throw down Antonidas on 7, but we'd only be able to use the Geyser, so maybe we want to hold off. Maybe we want to wait. What has he got there? Okay, we'll ping that with the Medivh's Valet here. Ice Block, pretty nice. I think we're gonna go with the Ice Block, and then we're gonna Valet onto this. I think we'll go ahead and ping this guy. So next turn, if we wanted to, we could run the Medivh into it with another ping, and we clear the turtle. Just keeping our options open. We could also just Blizzard if he makes a board and clear with the Fire Blast. Okay, he's gonna whack off my valet. And Hot Spring Guardian to heal his face. Okay. So Blizzard isn't terrible here, but there's not enough aggression there to make it worth my while. I think I'm going to Acolyte and ping my own Acolyte for a card draw. And we get another Blizzard. Okay, so I'm just gonna Ice Barrier here. Just for a little more survivability. We're hoping to draw into Alexstrasza here, so we can do an offensive Alexstrasza, and then just start burning him with things like Fireball, and hopefully getting some sick, you know, Primordial Glyphs with Antonidas. Okay, that hurts. So maybe we want to do Blizzard here. We could even Thalnos Blizzard. I like the Thalnos Blizzard. It does 3 damage. It's not going to be able to clear this or anything. But on the following turn, we could Antonidas and then use the Geyser. So I like this. I like this play. If we lose Thalnos, it's not a big deal. We end up getting a card draw, and it's just, yeah, it's just decent overall. We could even follow up with another Blizzard if he does end up flooding the board a little bit. He's probably not expecting 2 Blizzards back to back.
Flames consume you.
Yeah, looking like we might do it. So we could do Blizzard and Arcane Intellect here. Yeah, we'll continue. We'll do this. And we could go and clear this with Thalnos, or we could just wait and next turn we can ping it. So I think, yeah, we're just going to go face here. Almost no point in going face since we're planning on using Alex anyway, but I like that next turn we can throw down Antonidas here. We can Frostbolt one of these guys. We can Flame Geyser another one. But if we draw a Flame Strike, we're probably going to end up using that instead. Okay, and he uses a Hex on this, which seems fine to me. Alright, so we're going to get some Fireballs in hand here. So we're going Antonidas. Going to freeze this guy. Flame Geyser this guy. And then I think we might as well throw down the Flame Elemental, not Fire Elemental. So we have some sick Fireballs. Now all we need is Alex. He's probably going to kill Antonidas. He already used a Hex here, so maybe he's regretting that. But he probably has a way to deal with this. A second Hex. Okay. And a Lightning Storm. He's probably going to have a hard time dealing with Alex, assuming we actually draw her and she's not on the bottom of our deck. But a Frost Nova would be equally good here. We don't get it, but whatever. We're going to do Acolyte and ping our own Acolyte for some more card draw. And we're just not getting Alex. Arcanologist here just for a body on the board. And maybe we also go with Doomsayer to kind of slow him down a little bit. Because we do have the second Doomsayer in hand. And he doesn't have any hexes, so he's going to have to deal with this. He could Bloodlust and clear it. Or Lightning Storm. Wow, 2 Lightning Storms in a row. Okay. I have a feeling Alex is on the bottom. That's going to suck. That is going to suck. He still has to clear this, though. So we have a lot of time since he barely has any damage. There's a Pyroblast. Maybe we end up just burning him and go for a defensive Alex if necessary. We got 18, right? Wait, 6, 6, 18, yeah, and then 28. So yeah, maybe we go with this. Maybe we go Fireball, and throw down the Arcano. Go with a defensive Alex. Or we could just keep waiting for her and hope she appears. Maybe we do 1 fireball. I don't know. I'm just worried he has some sort of heal in his hand, right? And he'd be able to out-heal our damage. So I think maybe we do just end up waiting for Alex. I could test him out with a Pyroblast to the face, but no, we're just gonna do Arcano here. And we'll go ahead and continue to ping him in the face. If he has Calamos or something, he's gonna be able to do so much heal. Calamos, maybe Ginyu Water Speakers. He's probably holding them in his hand. Stuff like that just gives a good heal. So Bloodlust could be pretty bad here, but luckily we draw Flame Strike, so we're gonna go with that. And then we'll go ahead and ping this guy and hit him in the face. So even without burning him at all, we're kind of being able to fend off his aggression, right? With all this AoE removal, like Blizzard and Flame Strike. So he has to rebuild here. And I don't know how many big cards he has left in his hand. Okay, there's Alex. So now we're going to go for the offensive Alex. And then we'll go ahead and hit him in the face. He might not be able to deal with this. We might have a little bit of overkill here. But I think a good thing to know about... Yeah, there's a heal. About Freeze Mage is that you kind of just wait until you got all the cards in your hand, and then you just go for the sick aggression. So we could Pyroblast this turn, just go Alex to face. Or we could Frost Nova, and then just 1 Fireball. But I think we go Pyroblast and just go face here. This will be a big turn. It almost doesn't even matter the order that this goes in. He can go ahead and kill off everything. He could even pop our block, but we have the other ice block. I guess the only thing that would suck would be, what, like Eater of Secrets into Bloodlust? Okay, so he kills himself because he knows he has no chance. But, yeah, that was a good game. Let's go ahead and do another one here. These usually tend to be long games because you're kind of just trying to slow down the opponent and freeze them. So you just delay games, make them super long, you draw them out, then you hit them with the Alex, and then you burn them. That kind of the thought, the what's the word? The strategy behind the deck, I guess. So this guy might be Quest. I mean, it got nerfed, but I ran into a Quest Rogue earlier today. So I guess I don't know, ever. Gonna get rid of all these. Do I keep the Intellect? No, I think he's either gonna be Tempo, Jade, or Miracle. So maybe if he's Miracle, we might want the Intellect. But I don't think we want it. We'd rather draw into it. So we'll just keep the Arcano here. Doomsayer is a good draw. Primordial Glyph is not bad. And the Medivh's Valet is actually really good with the Arcanologist as well. Okay, so he seems aggressive. But really, this could still be almost any of the 3 archetypes. Considering coining out Arcanologist here, just to slow down his aggression, but I think we're gonna hold off. He could just backstab us and dagger us, and it'd be pretty much useless. So we're gonna wait off 1 turn. Interesting. We got an Arcano from there. Okay, maybe we save Frost Nova Doomsayer for turn 5. So I'm going to start off with Arcano here. We're going to get a secret. Ice Block is nice. So maybe turn 3 we could go with Ice Block. Turn 4 we can go with Medivh and a Ping. And turn 5 we can go with Frost Nova Doomsayer. Okay, I didn't think he'd clear board. I mean, I'm happy about that. Instead of going Ice Barrier, we're going to go Ice Block here, because if we do Ice Barrier, he's just going to pop it, and Medivh's going to get no value. So we're going Ice Block. Really hoping he doesn't have Eater of Secrets. That's kind of the bane of this deck, but a lot of people just don't tech it in. Okay, so we're going to do a Medivh right here. Oh, sorry, on the Jade Spirit.
Excuse me.
And then a ping on the Arcanologist. That really slows down his aggression. He might be tempo. So making him lose tempo is actually really good. Okay, he's Jade. He's Jade, so this could be rough. I think we need to start trying to get some sick card draw here. I think we're going to go with Acolyte and ping our own Acolyte. We get an Arcanologist, which is good. That'll thin out our deck a little bit more. So I'm thinking next turn we Frost or Ice Barrier into an Arcanologist. Yeah, see, this is kind of a dead card again. So if we do Ice Barrier into Arcanologist, it is going to pull our last Ice block, which is pretty good. I think that's what we want. I think one of the hard parts about this matchup is he has Vilespine Slayers. So our Doomsayers might be useless. Unless we draw a second Doomsayer. We might be out of luck here. Okay, this is actually good if he doesn't clear our board. Because maybe he can't put a Vilespine on the board. Yeah, he has a full board, so he's not going to be able to combo our Doomsayer down. He could use Eviscerate, Backstab Eviscerate, and a dagger on it. That would clear it. So he still has ways of clearing it, but our chances are a little bit better. At least at avoiding the Vilespine. So yeah, we even got 2 Frost Novas. That's nice. So we'll go with Frost Nova, Doomsayer. I think we're going to go ahead and Glyph too. Or we could freeze him and freeze his face. But I think we're going with Glyph. And another Ice Block is nice. Another Ice Block is nice. We'll buy the extra turn. It's actually a big deal. If we're able to get our Alex out, it'd be really good. Shadow Strike. This guy's got a crazy deck list. Fan and then Dagger. We're kind of hoping for some AoE clear. Maybe a Flame Strike. Frostbolt, not necessarily what we want. So we're going to Frost Nova again. Try and keep prolonging this. So I think we go with the Frost Nova. And I might not clear his board, just let these stay here. And go with Eater of Secrets. Because when else are we going to play Eater? Pretty much never. So I think we go with that. We could go with Ice Barrier next turn. Maybe that'll buy us some time. But he's in a good position, and we're in not too good of a position here. We need to draw Alex or some Blizzards or something. Okay, we get a Fireball, which is not too good. I think we go with Ice Barrier. We might even throw Thalnos out just for a possible card draw. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do here. Go for that card draw. And then we'll go ahead and ping one of these guys. We'll ping this guy right here. We'll kill this guy right here. And then end turn right there. So I don't think he's going to have too much damage on the board right now. He won't be able to pop us. Especially with that Ice Barrier. I bet he's going to run this Swarmer into here to start activating more Jade Golems. Maybe not. No. Is he? He's going to dagger it. Okay. So I think this buys us a turn, but once again, Blizzard would be amazing here. Offensive Alex would be nice also. Antonidas would be okay. Okay, we get 2 intellects. Not too great, but that's all we got. Doomsayer, should we just throw it down so he has something he has to kill? Possibly, you know, possibly fending off one more turn. Let's see how much damage he has. He's got a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. So he pretty much gets to kill us. Or pop our block, as they say. And it's kind of rough because we have nothing to freeze him with. We could keep ice blocking, but it's going to be hard. I think we go with Doomsayer. And I think we Frostbolt this guy. And ping off this guy. Just hope that maybe that keeps him from popping us this turn. We still have a lot of damage. We just need Alex. Okay, he's going for the pop. Let's see if he gets it. I think he needs one more Eviz, or he could just SI. Eviz, okay. So we're gonna clear the board, but we might be a little bit screwed here. Because we're going to kill his board, but he's going to get reflooded by the Swarmer and Aya. Okay, we draw Fireball, which is not enough. So we're going to have to go with Intellect here. There's Blizzard, which is also not enough. Here's all our AoE we've been waiting for, but yeah, it's just not good enough at this point. We could freeze him, but then he can just kill us regardless. So there's no point in really freezing him. So yeah, this one's looking pretty over. But we'll go with the expensive ice block, and we'll go ahead and ping him in the face. Hope that's some way we can pull Alex here. Do an offensive Alex, maybe into a Primordial Glyph with another ice block. But if we don't get Alex here, I think we concede. And we don't. Wow, so I think we just got a little bit unlucky. Even last game, Alex was at the bottom of our deck. And we could just not make her a win condition, kind of try and burn him regardless along the way. But it's a little bit rough. I think maybe we go ahead and try. We just might as well try. Go for the freeze. Go for the Frostbolt on him. We can go with this other ice block. But yeah, we don't even have the Antonidas. But maybe if there's no way he can pop this, except actually that Jade Golem came out. So we're pretty much screwed. Only thing I could think of is there's actually nothing. We're just totally demolished on this one. Yeah, so he's I don't know about this. These guys being way at the bottom. This kind of sucks. But hey, yeah, still no Alex. I know we're gonna lose, but I'm just curious. I want to try and see where our Alex is. Still not there. I'm gonna go ahead and Fireball. Maybe he's the next card. There it is. Third to last card. Okay, so yeah, I guess if you play around the Alex option, where you kind of drop them 15 health, sometimes that happens. So yeah, it was a little bit difficult to there with all his Jades. Any Jade archetype though is going to be rough for Freeze Mage, just because they ramp them up so fast, and it's like you can't really slow them down. You kind of have to kill them before they ramp up. So aggro decks are good against Jade, but a deck such as this kind of suffers. So it's another rogue, but maybe it's Miracle. It could be another Jade. I think we almost want to keep Alex since it's always been at the bottom of our deck, but I feel like that's a mistake. We'll keep the Doomsayer once again for early aggression. But if it's Jade, Doomsayer doesn't do too much. Kind of just saves you maybe one turn. And if you play too early, it's almost, you know, a little bit useless. So we'll probably go with, well, I guess we'll see what he plays. But we might end up going with Doomsayer here. But since he plays nothing, we're not going to do it. And we're also not going to Medivh. I usually like playing Medivhs for the 3 damage. Battle Cry. Sometimes you want to throw it on board if you're trying to be aggressive. But in my opinion, if he's got nothing on the board, I don't see a point in throwing it out. He's going slow, so he might be Miracle. And if he's Miracle, maybe we're just gonna be okay. We might be just fine. So we'll continue to just ping him down, and we'll both just keep drawing into our hands. Okay, so he goes Swashbuckler. I'm thinking we just ping one of these guys and just keep going. Don't really throw anything out. We could end up going with the Valet, or we could even go with the Doomsayer. Doomsayer would be a dead turn. Maybe we go with the Doomsayer. I'm actually gonna skip. I'm still not sure if he's Miracle or just like a slow temple sort of guy. We don't really know. Okay. Maybe he's a Nazoth, or maybe he is just tempo. I'm thinking we kind of want a Seeker here, but we'll go with the Glyph. And we'll go ahead, maybe we grab the other Pyroblast, and maybe we just start burning them down instead of waiting for Alex. But I think we go Doomsayer here. He might be able to kill Doomsayer. I probably should have played the last turn in hindsight. But he might have difficulty clearing this. He could do it with something as simple as an Eviscerate, I guess. Because a Backstab doesn't do it. He could Backstab SI into it. But he's just got, well, 4 or 5. Actually, yeah, Backstab would do it. Just a simple Backstab. Vilespine, maybe? What is he coining for? An Auctioneer. Okay. He must have a way to deal with this. I guess he's going to Backstab me. It seems like the only possibility. We're gonna have to burn a Frostbolt on this Auctioneer. There's no... In no world do we want this dude living. We would just get wrecked by this Auctioneer. So I think we're gonna Frostbolt it into a Fire Blast. Hopefully that's not a counterspell, because we have no real way to play around that. Eater of Secrets, I guess we can kind of play around it. But what sucks is if we play Eater of Secrets, then we don't get to kill this guy regardless. So maybe we could go with Thalnos and try and Frostbolt it in one deal. See if there's Mirror Entity or something. Don't know. Okay, it's not counterspell though, so that's good. And then we'll go ahead and ping this guy down. Just trying to hold off on the board. Flame Strike might be good for any future Auctioneer. Okay, he's gonna Razor Petal it. So maybe we go Eater of Secrets, or we could end up just saving our Eater of Secrets and kind of surprise him. Maybe he thinks he's got, you know, Ice Block and he's safe. But I think I might just throw down Eater of Secrets right now. I don't think he's gonna get any other secrets. So we might as well just play it right now. So I think that's what we'll do. And we're also going to Intellect, get some more cards in our hand. Arcano and Fireball. We'll go Eater Secrets.
I know
Vaporize. Okay. Vaporize is not too much of a problem for us. We don't hit face with minions too often. Oh. This could be Flame Strike? Flame Strike turn? The fact he's taken so much face damage makes me almost want to go just straight up burn on him. I might Flame Strike first, though. We could Arcanologist into a Secrets and then go Medivh's Valet to kind of clear the Sherazin, which seems like a good option. I actually like that play. We'll do this. We'll do the Ice Block, and then we'll do Medivh's to clear this. I think I want to wait with Doomsayer, hopefully get a freeze spell, so that once he starts throwing out his Arcane Giants and stuff like that, we'll just be able to freeze him and Doomsayer him. Seeing a lot of crazy rogue decks lately. I have been enjoying Miracle. Miracle's a lot of fun. I'm hoping maybe he doesn't clear these guys, but he pops Sherazin and just goes wide on the board. Then we can clear them all with a Flame Strike. Looks like he's trying to pop up Sherazin here. Maybe he miscalculated. He thought he had a little bit more mana. He's not going to be able to clear it or pop it. If he clears board, maybe we just go with Antonidas and a freeze. Or we could go Doomsayer here. But Antonidas and a freeze, that'd be 3 damage. Then we also have 2 fireballs. And then we'd also have Pyroblast and the other Pyroblast. So I think we go with the Antonidas here. Kind of start applying the pressure. And we kind of forego Alex. If we do end up drawing Alex, we'll just go for a defensive Alex. We are still missing our 2 ice barriers and an ice block, but he has to deal with Antonidas here, or else he pretty much loses. I'm guessing Vilespine. Yeah. Okay, so freeze here would be amazing, but we don't get it. And of course we get Alex the turn after. I think we just go with Pyroblast here. Pyroblast, and then we can Fireball if he does end up popping us. And I think we're just good. Yeah, so Fireball next turn if he has no heals, which they usually don't run heals. So we should be good here, even if he pops this. If he does have Eater of Secrets, though, that's going to be a problem. But I doubt he's running Eater of Secrets. He could pop us, though. And if he does have a way to heal, we might be a little bit screwed unless we draw into our ice block or ice barrier. Okay. Are we good? Might be good. Let's see if he has heal. Nope. So I think we win with the 2 fireballs. Yeah. So let's not mess this up. Fireball. Fireball. Alright. So yeah, guys, be sure to play around those ice blocks. As you see, that one worked out well. And I guess sometimes you just don't have to rely on Alex. Sometimes you might just want to use her defensively and stop waiting. Because last game I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and she was at the bottom of our deck. Which I guess that's kind of where we messed up. Especially against a class that, you know, doesn't really run a lot of heals. So yeah, reflecting on that second game we had, I think I should have just went and burn and used Alex defensively in the future if we were to ever draw her. but she was the third card to the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, that sucked. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, sub, and share. I have been streaming on Twitch Monday through Friday. I'm trying to get a strict schedule, but for now, it's a little bit all over the place. But I'll have a strict schedule out soon. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. And hope you guys have a good weekend. And yeah, catch you in the next video. Peace.